In the last video, I asked you to make note of the 3 things you're going to do each day, your true priorities. Remember, first things first. Now, the topic in this video is the first question in the Clarity Journal. Let's say you see your best friend in pain, maybe limping. You ask them what's wrong. They don't know. You ask them if they've seen a doctor. No. Okay, maybe not a medical doctor. Have you seen a physical therapist or anyone else? No. Are you in pain? Yes. Is this adversely affecting everything you do? Yes. Okay, what are you going to do about it? Anything? No. Well, I think that's pretty illogical, but it happens all the time until things turn into an emergency. Now, this is analogous to going through each day in a suboptimal mode, never feeling like you're productive, not accomplishing enough or achieving your goals, and really having no clarity at all. You aren't necessarily avoiding help, you just don't know where to get it. And that's what the Clarity Journal process is all about. In this video, we're going to review the first of the open-ended questions on the daily start sheet. The first question is, I feel blank because blank. So you simply fill in the blanks. But is it really that simple? When you see a doctor, they may start with a question such as, how are you feeling? A counselor may start a session with a question such as, what's on your mind? Or why are you here? A business coach might start with a question like, what's the biggest issue you're facing today? These scenarios are all very interrelated. In one, it's about your physical state. Another is about your mental. And the last one is about the state of your business. We can't really isolate these 3 into their own little boxes. They're all mixed up together in a complex of cause and effect. In an earlier video, I asked you to rate your state with a number between 1 and 10. Now, it's a mixture of everything, all boiled down to a single number. Now, in this question, you must explain that number. Now, that may sound negative. Let me put that in a more positive light. You have the awesome opportunity to explain your number. Think of this as your response to your doctor, your therapist, and your business coach all rolled up together. But you're not paying for the visit, and you don't have to worry if insurance will cover it. The first blank in the I feel question can be filled in with a single word. If you're having trouble coming up with a single word, there's a list of potential words in the reference section in the back of the journal. You could also write a short phrase. Why is it important to come up with a word here? Because associating your feelings with a word, a label, if you will, removes some of the power that this feeling has over you. It reminds you that it's just an emotion. It's not you. It's the difference between saying, I am angry versus I feel angry. It increases your self-awareness massively. The second part of this open-ended question is because. We're not going to just label our feeling and move on. We're going to dig a little deeper and find out why. This leads to a much better understanding of what drives us in positive or negative ways. Don't get the idea that we're only focusing on the negatives. Your rating may have been an 8 and you feel confident. Then you can explain why. That also increases your self-awareness and you can leverage that in the future. But in all honesty, most people follow a practice like this because the negative days are far outnumbering the positive. And they need a process like this to reverse the trend and get headed in a new direction. Here are a couple of examples, one positive and one not. The rating is a 3. I feel drained because I worked all day on my primary task and it turned into a nightmare and I'm no closer to completion. And a positive example is a rating of 7. I feel hopeful because I got feedback from a client about my services and they said it was the best help they've had in years. Now, try this for yourself. Look at your rating and answer the question by filling in the blanks. I feel blank because blank.